BMW X3 f25. Lift it up. I added a 3-inch lift on here recently, giving me a total of 11 inches of ground clearance from the OEM 8 inches that it comes with. Let me show you a few of the modifications I've done to it so far. Got a titanium partial bull bar here at the front. As you can see, it looks like it's drilled into the plastic. It's actually drilled into the frame. I went and bought the diamond tip drill bit and drilled it all the way into the steel subframe of the car. So that's nice and stable and secure on there. As you can see, I've got the vinyl matte black roof rack. I've also got the Yakima wind diffuser with LED lights on there. I've got the Yakima ski rack, Rack Attack 2 ski rack. Also have LEDs mounted here for added visibility and fog, or specifically for fog, might I add, as well as the LEDs are mounted on top there. Those are for fog as well. It's kind of a custom diffuser that was difficult to come across, but I think definitely gives the car a little bit more appeal. Wheel-wise, so obviously this comes with stock 18s. I think the original tire size was 255 40 18. I upgraded to the BMW style 335 wheels, which are OEM from the 2012 BMW X5. They're actually 19s with a 48 offset. The wheels that I had on prior to these were 255 40 19. I swapped and added a 255 55 19. So just on wheel size alone, guys, it added 3 inches of ground clearance. Or sorry, not 3 inches, but 1.5 inches of ground clearance. It was a 30 millimeter height gain from just the tires alone. As far as the spacers that I put on here, I put polyurethane coilovers, which are quite practical and don't require any type of suspension modification. It doesn't throw your system out of whack. In fact, you don't even have to change the stock sway bar end links. You can get away with keeping those on there and adding those polyurethane fit spacers. In the front, I've got 48 millimeters, which if you're good with math, you know equates to about 2 inches. So I've got that in the front, and then I've got 40 millimeters in the rear. I decided to go ahead and upgrade my shocks to Bilstein Pro comps. So I got new struts, struts, not shocks. I got new struts on the fronts and the rears. Obviously, it's practical to go ahead and change out your struts if you're going to put coilover spacers on there. So just a heads up that you might want to do so if you're considering this lift. But yeah, I got the trailer hitch on there, a Thule trailer hitch, 2.5 inch opening, very universal. Pretty much attach anything to it, small trailers, etc. Obviously, I wouldn't want to pull too much with just the old X3. If you can see the stance there, it's actually pretty aggressive, and that's what I was looking for, guys. I kind of wanted a beefier, more of a off-road looking stance. I definitely wanted the capabilities of more ground clearance as well. I live here in Colorado. A lot of my hobbies revolve around being in the mountains, and I say minimum off-roading, but a little bit to the point that I wanted to add some extra height, and I think I achieved that. So far, I've gotten a lot of props from friends and family. They really like the look of it. I think it looks quite badass, particularly with the rack. I'll show you. I've got the sports activity package that came with the maroon interior, the wood grain. Got 68,000 original miles on here. I'm the second owner. The person I bought it from, it was still under warranty. That warranty was transferable, which I still have myself. Got the BMW crossbars with the titanium roof rails there, as you can see, which are also OEM with the sports activity package. Cool thing is that I've got 60/40 folding seats, which enables me to kind of store extra gear in there. I can take this right off. Watch this, just pop this bad boy, this pin here out. Yeah, I'll do it another time. Needs a little WD-40 in there, you know. Yeah, there's the Yakima roof racks, as I mentioned earlier. One thing about those racks, obviously very, very practical if you engage in winter sports or if you live out in the Rocky Mountain region or any other place that entails mountain sports. One thing about me is that I live in a densely populated area, guys, and I'm a bit of a private person when it comes to certain things I like to do, as we all are, right? So I don't actually use my rack that often. A lot of the times when I'm heading up to hit the slopes, I just slide my board and my gear in the back. And the main reason why I do so, and I'm not being overly zealous or paranoid or anything like that, but because I don't want to advertise exactly where I'm going and what I'm doing. And that's the thing about having a ski rack with a snowboard or skis mounted to the top. You're telling the whole world, hey, I'm going skiing, I'm going to be away for a bit of time. Not that big of a deal. I'll use it periodically when friends are over. But I just like my quick short trips, I like to just throw my board in the back, not having anyone in my business, not alerting the whole neighborhood to what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, all in all, I'd say pretty good. That turned out well. I do have a little bit of rubbing at full wheel lock on the front. Literally full wheel lock, with the exception of that, it's minuscule. I do plan to cut out some of the inner liner there. So I can remove some of that to mitigate that rubbing issue. Guys, I've driven on this setup for 2 weeks now. I've had no issues. As I said, I'm 255 55 19 square. I'm running a 30 millimeter wheel spacer square, all four. Sticking the wheels out just a bit more, giving me that clearance from the fender. Literally 2 weeks, the thing drives and handles significantly better. Significantly better. You're sitting up higher, you're stronger, you're beefier. It certainly answered every aspect of what I wanted it to do. So, yeah, if any of you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to drop something in the link below. I can also leave a description of where I got my the components for my suspension lift in the bio, if any of you like that information. Total investment-wise, I'd say $1,500 is what I spent, excluding tires. I'm fortunate enough to know a pretty good mechanic out here that specializes in European vehicles. I could have probably done it myself, but I didn't have the tools to do it, so I went ahead and had him knock it out. And with parts and labor, total investment about $1,500, guys. The spacers themselves, I got around the polyurethane spacers, I got around 400. So it's just a matter of getting everything off and putting them on properly. And like I said, it's more practical to go ahead and switch out your suspension, your struts while you're doing it, and make sure your sway bar inlays are cool. One of the disadvantages of the BMW is that they tend to put a lot of their suspension parts in rubber, which fails quite quickly over time. So give that a look while you're at it. But there you go. That nice stance there. Not sticking out too much. I got a little bit of a positive offset. Got the titanium silver there. Yep, so hope this video was helpful. Hope you guys like my BMW. Let me know, and I hope to see some more custom F25s out there. The good thing is I'm not too far from OEM. A couple hours of labor, and I can have this thing back to factory specs if I wanted to. But in my eyes, I mean, who moves into a house and leaves it empty, right? Customize it to your specifics and bring that bad boy out. Have a good weekend, guys. Stay safe.